fighting out of San Mateo, California, and representing General Santos City, the Philippines, the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire.
Nonito Donaire entered the fight with renewed determination, eager to remind the boxing world that his speed, timing, and explosive power had not faded with time.
Nishioka steps into the combination.
And this is what Nishioka starts to do around.
Oh, down goes Nishioka!
Carrying the experience of a multi-division world champion, Donaire approached the bout knowing that a strong performance could reopen the door to major title opportunities.
It's cold outside.
Nishioka down!
For him, this fight was about momentum and belief, proving that the Filipino Flash still had plenty left to give at the highest level.
And Donaire right out of the gates.
Instead of guy coming in lazy without throwing anything, that's what's going to keep him on top.
He's to land counter punches. That's what Donaire does.
The native of Mexico City, started boxing at age 8. The other kids at school always beat him up.
The thing about Donaire, good shots. Donaire it's a game with inches and angles with him.
Honestly feel like he can do whatever he wants with you, but if you take that space away from Donaire, I think that
You chew him up all night long. But I was told by the handlers of Juarez that he would be pressuring Donaire and pushing.
Good right hand by Juarez.
Again, that's experience of Donaire. He'll do it all night long.
getting hit with those big counters like that, you're going to see Juarez not throw very many shots.
Final seconds of round one.
10 seconds.
Yeah, Fighter of the Year in 2012 and even 2010. You know, he was two-time Fighter of the Year. It's what he did.
One of the things that you saw a little bit from Juarez is that he's able to pace this a little bit. He's fought a lot of rounds in his career, and perhaps he's trying to stretch this into those later rounds. It seems to Nicholas Walters has won in 2 straight second-round knockouts.
Footed fighter in Juarez.
Well, no, Juarez is...
Oh, big left hand!
He's hurt. Oh!
And Nonito Donaire going in for the kill.
I was just going to say...
Forward when he attacks. And he's able to land that uppercut in the middle.
And he's known for, you know, he comes in with wide shots. And again, when you have a sharpshooter like Donaire, you go right up the middle all night long. At the fighter meetings, he's got a master's degree. He's an educated kid.
Right.
He's got a master's degree, and I believe in law. That fighter, he's got to just kind of come forward and let his hands move.
Got to let his hands go. I think Warrison took Donaire's best shot right now. I think now he needs to go in there and let his hands go, follow behind that double jab or throw some feints.
I've noticed when I watch the tape, he's wide with his punches and he pulls straight back after he throws it.
Donaire looking sharp right now, really sharp right now. Landing crisp right hands, left hooks. That uppercut he landed was amazing.
Let's check in with Christina Pancho. You were listening in Donaire's corner.
I was. His dad, Nonito Donaire Sr., was just telling him side-to-side movement. So that's the game plan going forward.
All right, Christina, thank you very much. Dropped back down to 122 pounds and really reevaluated his entire career.
Father wants him to fight. The movement, that's giving Juarez all kind of, giving him all kind of problems. He's not going to be able to catch body, slow him down, try to corner him, and then muscle him. You know, rough him up a bit.
I agree with you, Ray. Yes.
I
Against a fighter that's tailor-made for him, I think he needs a knockout tonight.
I just think he has to win impressively. If he wins impressively, he's back there. He's back there.
Not quite the bombs in this round until right now.
Nice shot.
As Juarez lands a shot and has Donaire on the ropes for a moment.
See how he's throwing punches? That's what's going to get Juarez caught on the chin.
What did we gain? What did Juarez gain from the flurry at the end of round 3?
To get in this fight.
Oh, big right hand from Donaire.
Oh.
And Juarez is down.
Well, he got clipped on the chin, then he got tripped.
Juarez went down
Again.
3 times in the first round against Jorge Lara in July of 2012. He's in trouble here and in danger of going down a second time in round 4.
Big punches right there, and he's still standing up.
Another big right hand.
This is one tough guy right here.
And he's clear-headed, too.
He is so determined. He just got married. He has a baby on the way, and he's showing it tonight.
Too much courage for his own good.
Juarez snuck a body shot in, and there's a massive left hand.
He looks very impressive. Like I told you tonight, he looks very impressive tonight. Landing clean counter punches like that and power punches. Juarez is putting it all on the line right now.
Watch Nonito.
Oh! Juarez in trouble again. Still standing.
I don't know. He's getting hit with too many clean punches. If I was in this corner, I would probably throw in the towel right now. Too many clean shots.
The first knockdown from Nonito Donaire.
Saw Juarez
tangle there.
Yeah, way too close. Nonito rolled it, threw a right hand over the top, stepped in with a left hook. He just missed that left hook. That probably would have finished him.
Here's the second knockdown, much cleaner.
Nonito stepping around, threw that left hook.
Round 5 underway.
He's gonna get everything he has, but I tell you, if I was in this corner, I would definitely think about throwing in the towel. He's getting hit with too many big punches.
All night long, and one of them's going to catch him.
Well, I told you, Nonito counterpunch ability is amazing. He has a tendency in making his opponents not throw any punches. And then Juarez is a lot slower as well. Donaire is a seasoned fighter. He's a veteran in the sport. He sees everything coming.
And then worked the right to the body. He started early on the body of Juarez with that left hand.
That's where he needs to keep the fight right there. That's what he has to do. And be careful from the counterpunching. Stay close. Tell him to shoot to the head. I would say hit him to the body. That's all I would tell him. Hit him to the body. Go to the body.
Well, he's got to. Can't hit him anywhere else.
Hit him in the arms. Bang on his arms. Bang him anywhere, but not in the head. Don't try to shoot that head. You see Donaire is very comfortable in there. Donaire is very comfortable in there. He sees everything coming. Very poised in the inside right now. Find a position.
Snap behind it. And that's what knocks guys out when you snap the punch.
Look at the left eye of Donaire right now.
You know what happens is you get open the H a little bit.
Attacking Donaire, had a pent on the ropes, closed the gap on him, landed some good clean right hands over the top.
Coming back. I tell you, I'm impressed by that. I just want to see him let his hands go more, where he has no shot of winning this fight.
And then took a fight as essentially an opponent and was able to get the win over Cesar Juarez.
Put him in with Donaire at this point. Hey, it's not a bad option, but you could see the difference in class.
He is in the 6th round. This is as deep as he's gone in a fight since the Walters fight. Is there any chance he wears down a little bit?
I mean, he's kept some good shots, but Nonito is still sharp shooting. He's countering. But this kid, he's strong as a bull, and if he could get him into the...
Following up with anything. He's doing one shot at a time. This kid has took his best punch, and he's still balling him down and coming forward.
That's a slip, not a knockdown. But Donaire may be hurt.
He's hurt. He rolled his ankle. Oh, his knee.
He clipped him on the chin. He went down on a trip.
Saw Donaire talking to himself a little bit.
He talked with us a lot yesterday in the fighter meetings about the mental side of fighting. He's been through a lot of soul searching over the last year or so.
Absolutely. This is where he said he's gone to seminars, Tony Robbins, Lee. You got to love that also. But right now, you better call on some intestinal fortitude to win this fight. Because my man...
Christina Pantra, you were over in Donaire's corner. What's the word?
That right eye is cut of Donaire. I don't know if it was from the punch or a butt, but Donaire's getting hit with some clean shots on that ropes right now.
And Juarez has him pinned and has landed a couple.
You know, Tim, you know as well as I do, even though Juarez is not catching Donaire on the ropes.
Well, I can tell you he's winning this round right now. But he's getting with some big shots.
Some bombs are landing for both fighters.
Wow.
Again, this was by talking with Juarez's people this afternoon. They wanted to get Nonito into the later rounds and start to take over.
10 seconds. Juarez is having a great round right now, in my book. Well, he looks good right now. Juarez is not really attacking like he should. Now he is.
Oh, and a big left hand from Juarez.
We talked about earlier, Tim. We said if Nonito got into the later rounds, he's a little older fighter. Would he want to take the punishments? Has changed that real quick. And he's got Nonito talking to himself a little bit. He's got him thinking.
And it's kind of discouraging Nonito right now.
Donaire with 2 knockdowns in round 4. And since that time, Juarez has slowly been gaining momentum.
Marking up, your eyes swelling, you start tasting your own blood. Man, it affects your mind.
Watch your head, okay? Watch your
Nonito
head.
right now is in a bad position right now.
Juarez senses something from Donaire. A flurry.
Wow. He's fighting like he's possessed.
There we talked about.
Oh my.
Nonito can change it, but look at Juarez.
He's fighting back. He has something to fight for.
What a finish to round 8.
Oh, big uppercut. Juarez.
Completely out of the ring in the 12th, and Juarez got the win. Similar pattern developing here. With another third of the fight left, Ray, does Donaire have enough left in the tank to get to the end? Worked him, and he said, well, I'm going to have to improvise, but I'll just keep pressuring.
That's what he's doing right now, and he's having success doing it.
Watch your heads, okay?
Juarez going to the body now.
He's digging down to that body.
Oh. And those punches take their toll.
With punches Nonito's getting hit on those ropes. He's not blocking any shots.
He's got to get
hit on those ropes right now. Could be over. We don't know. That's the beauty about boxing.
Oh, big right hand from Donaire.
The confidence. Nonito is a little gas right now. He doesn't have a lot of power on his punches right now. If this fight,
if I'm in the corner of Juarez, you got to tell me.
Yeah, Juarez will need a knockout to win this fight. I mean, he's so behind on points, but these last couple of rounds, he's been putting on a good showing. He's been winning a little bit more, I think.
The right hand lands once more from Donaire.
But he's got to pick up the pace and just keep roughing him up. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
He got hit with that right hand and his nose like exploded.
Don't push it. Don't push, Nonito.
You called it, Tim. The nose of Juarez is just gushing right now.
It's proper.
Juarez is not caring about his nose and he's not caring about getting hit. He needs to learn how to move his head every now and then. Getting hit with some big punches like that.
Oh! A slip is the call.
Oh!
Donaire was never knocked down until the Nicholas Walters fight.
Nice counter right hand. Once again, he threw a jab from too close. And he keeps doing that. I don't know why.
Uppercut.
10 seconds.
And Juarez lands with a left hand. What a fight in Puerto Rico.
Nino gets cut right there, and he goes down. I don't care if it's ankle twist or not. He got hit, which caused the ankle to twist.
And these two guys look like they've been in a long and bloody fight.
Juarez is allowing Nonito to think in there and move. He needs to close that gap a lot sooner.
Both fighters taking a slow start approach to this round. We've seen this before in this fight, though.
Nonito's doing some good movement right now, moving on angles. Once Nonito stands stationary, then Juarez will be able to catch up to him. Can't run forever.
Juarez stalking Donaire all over this ring.
Yeah, but he's not throwing any punches. He's just leaning in.
Now Juarez got to watch him keep getting ragged like that. He's got to keep his composure, or he's got no shot of beating Nonito or catching him with anything. You know what I mean? Like my guys in Youngstown, Jaime and the guy in the crew, they're loving this.
After all the pyrotechnics we've seen in this fight, this round relatively tame.
With the punches, see, rolling a little bit with that right hand, taking a little bit of steam off the right hand of Nonito. He's looking for spots right now. He's protecting himself against the big bump from Donaire. Needs to keep that right hand at home.
He's got to get off the rope and get the center ring where he was most effective.
I agree with you on that.
A fight of the year. Juarez enters this 12th round knowing to win, he's likely got to knock Donaire out.
Donaire's exhausted right now. He's laying on the ropes.
And there's that flurry that we saw on the 10th.
He's got to get off the ropes.
Big shot.
If Donaire hangs on, what does he take from this performance that he uses going forward?
You know, he's got to look. He's laying on ropes way too much, taking way too much punishment. That's not characteristic of Nonito Donaire. Early he was sharp shooting him, dropped him twice, but somewhere along the way, he stopped throwing him. But he's a warrior. Look at his face. You gotta love that guy. I love Donaire. Love this kid.
Donaire right now is showing a lot of heart right now. He's taking Juarez's best punches right now and dishing out like that.
Uppercut!
He's showing that warrior mentality.
You know, Nonito's a proud champion, and Juarez is a proud warrior.
Bombs like that, left hook just now.
Final 10 seconds of this one. A few more bombs to be thrown to close out this spectacular fight.
All three in favor of the winner. By way of unanimous decision, los tres a favor del ganador. Por decisión unánime. And now, WBO Junior Featherweight Champion of the World. From the Philippines, the Filipino Flash.